Good night. Labor. Labor. Let me hear you, Wooty. Labor. All right. Honorable Prime Minister, the one-of-a-kind Roosevelt Skerritt, our Labour Party political leader, our strategist, our ever-evolving, dynamic, and visionary man from Itasi. Greetings. Fidel Grant, son of Mina and Ivan Grant, grandson for Beben, my deceased mother's best friend, speakers and hosts of on this political platform, residents of Wesley and Woodford Hill, Palm Tree, fellow Laborites gathered here this evening, all Labor supporters, friends of Labor, and those listening on the multiple social media platforms, just to hear what Labor has to say tonight. Greetings and welcome to you to the best place to live and soon to be the best place to do business on the island of Dominica, Wesley, Woodford Hill, and Palm Tree. We are here tonight to address the business of who is the most important, which is of most importance to our survival after God. The continuation of growth, productivity, and well-being of our island Dominica. We are here to select a representative who will speak, advocate, encourage, and who will push every agenda which will bring employment, advancement in education, elevation of our living standards for every man, woman, and child in this constituency. I see all of this in our Labour Party candidate for the constituency of Wesley, Mr. Fidel Grant. Fidel has the ability to deliver. Although not a show-off guy, he's very thoughtful in his deliberation. There is a saying, and I quote, "Still water run deep." There is a depth in Fidel which presents stability. He's not an all-over-the-place type of man. He is solid. Labor is presenting to you a candidate who is reliable, stable, and committed. This is the representation the Wesley constituency need at this time. So forward with Fidel. This is not a time to gamble with our future, our immediate, medium, or long-term personal goals. We should not get sidetracked by individuals without a plan. At this stage in our development, we must continue to advance our progress and not to halt our development. Fidel continuously demonstrates his commitment by introducing the young men in our community to new and innovative ways in agricultural techniques. First time I saw so much cantaloupes and bell peppers like that in Londonderry. On the animal farm, we are engaged in livestock rearing. Single parents under the famous National Employment Program are making strides and are building capacity in taking care of their household. Young women have gained a level of independence as they have the ability to enter a grocery shop, purchase items, and pay for their bills with pride and dignity. Gone are the days when single mothers would send their children to ask for credit, while some of the shop owners will insult the children before giving them the items. These days are gone. The Dominica Labour Party has transformed the lives of many for the better in this country. So when you hear some folks crying down the NEP, it's vex they vex. They dislike that because your lifestyle has changed for the better. So the nonsense they're preaching have no effect on you. They are like toothless lions, raw and cannot bite. Tell them to move aside because we are standing solid with the Dominica Labour Party. Some preach violence and hate simply because they do not have an alternative. Labour is outdoing them on every front. Education, we're doing that. Housing, we're doing that. Healthcare, we're doing that. Infrastructural development, we're doing that. Social programs, we're doing that. Entertainment, we're doing that. Sports, we're doing that. Just to name it, we are doing all of that. So their only option is to try and preach hate and hope of creating disturbance in our country. Our Dominican people can see who is for them. The party who cares, the Dominica Labour Party. Block out the negative talk and continue to focus on the positive for Dominica. Labour Party who consistently delivers to you. In closing, let me speak directly to the constituents of Wesley, Woodford Hill, and Palm Tree. This is our time. We Labourites must stick together. When Labour is in, we all have access. Remember, together we are stronger. Our friends of Labour, now is the time for us to shine. The international airport is under construction in our constituency. We do not have a choice but to step up and support the largest project which will stimulate our economy and further enhance the lives for generations to come. Forget the baseless chatter and focus on our goal to be the hub where persons far and near would want to reside and do business. I fully support Fidel Grant as our Labour Party candidate. I fully support Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit and the entire slate of candidates in this December 6, 2022 election. So on Tuesday 6, place your perfect vote by the shoe. Labour!